Welcome back, guys, to Trails to Azure, where last episode our beach break came to an end as we changed back into our normal clothes with a jealous Randy before learning from Ellie that KeA had gone missing, talking our way through Mishelam and towards the residential district where we found her outside the place we first met, hearing her worries. After having had a chat with Risha, we now stumble upon a spot of bother.
Okay, I got warped. I was in and then I was out again.
Are we going to the theme park, Lloyd?
Well, we are, but I wanted to check around here first, because we patrol. That's what we do, KeA. You should know this. It's strangely quiet. The receptionist isn't near either. Where could she have gone? Yeah, Zoop indeed.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm terribly sorry.
Someone's yelling over there.
Yeah, and they don't seem too happy either.
Okay, so something's going on. The receptionist is gone.
I've been waiting so long to visit this beach, and what did I get out of it? Trauma.
What is this beach's management even doing?
We can't apologize enough, ma'am. This is my fault. I should have been keeping a closer watch. Easy, babe. They already said they're sorry. Can't we all just move on and forget this? We should thank the goddess you weren't actually hurt, you know?
No, that is not good enough. What happened?
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Are you fighting? You're the guest Miss Maribel had the beach reserved for this morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I left the reception desk completely unattended. Don't worry about it. That's not why we're here, so is there some kind of problem?
Oh, you better believe there is. Someone nearly tore my swimsuit clean off me when I was at the beach just now.
Someone tore your swimsuit?
This isn't the first time this has occurred. We've had a few cases like these since the beach opened. Fortunately, it never came up while you all had the beach reserve this morning.
We heard the rumors before we came, but I figured it had never happened to us.
Us? I wanted to go through the embarrassment of getting a swimsuit torn off in public. Me, your girlfriend. Don't just stand there and take this. Defend my honor.
I'm trying.
Whatever. You all work here. Shouldn't you be doing more to catch the culprit? I've got half a mind to sue you for negligence. Please, that won't be necessary.
And honestly, catching them is going to be easier said than done. After all this time, we still don't have the slightest clue what the culprit looks like.
Oh, they sound pretty worked up about this. Can you do something to help them, Lloyd?
What should we do? We're supposed to be meeting the others in front of the park. This is my day off. That's not what we do. Would it be possible for you to tell me more details about this swimsuit case? As a member of the police, I can't overlook such a serious offense. I may be able to help you create a profile of the culprit. If you don't mind my butting in, that is.
You would do that for us? Please, we'll take all the aid you can give.
See, there's a police officer here willing to help too. That's good, right, babe?
Just make sure you catch that pervert. No, the hallway probably isn't the best place to talk about this. Let's move over to the changing room.
Good idea, shall we?
Good luck, Lloyd.
The swimsuit snipping situation has started. Could you give me the full details of what happened at the time of the incident?
Gladly. My boyfriend and I were playing in the water at the beach. Normal stuff, tossing around a beach ball, swimming, things like that.
After a little while, I got thirsty and left to buy something at the drink stand upstairs. Not long after I got there, I suddenly heard screaming coming from behind me. I ran back and my girlfriend was there, crouching in the lake trying to cover her up. Then the nearby beachgoers started to gather and... oh, it was just horrible. The lifeguard here was nice enough to bring me a towel at least. Thanks, I think I get the picture now. Wave, was it? Did you witness anything strange during the incident? Well, I was keeping watch over the lake at the time, but I didn't notice anything out of the ordinary. And when I heard screams, I ran over. I didn't even realize her swimsuit had been torn until I got there. I tried asking the other beachgoers if they knew what happened, but nobody caught who did it. Even I didn't see what they looked like, and I'm the victim. After my boyfriend left to buy drinks, I was casually strolling down the shore. As far as I knew, no one was around me. The second it happened, I went into shock. My instincts took over and I crouched in the water to cover myself. I can't blame you. It's a perfectly natural response to have in that situation. What about the previous incidents? Were there any eyewitnesses in those cases? No, they were just like this one. They all happened on the shoreline, but no one saw the culprit. Each time the swimsuits looked as though they were cut by a sharp tool. It's hard to believe they were no more than accidents. The incidents are too similar, and the cut looks the same every time. No doubt we're dealing with the same culprit. So what you've told me is it can't be a tourist, it can't be a visitor, because the incident happened at multiple different times with different groups of people. So you're saying it has to be a member of staff, but you're the member of staff that's out there at that point. You're the one. You're the only one who could do it. So if it is not you, there's literally one conclusion we can make. So it's something under the water. Never gets seen. But what's bizarre is that the beaches had different visitors registered during each incident, so there are no suspicious overlaps. You know what? Exactly. After the last time, I was beginning to think it was just a fluke, but now it's happened again. Yeah, this is all way too purposeful. Do you have any idea who could have done this, Lloyd? You shouldn't rush him, little lady. The police aren't superheroes, so it's going to take more than a few vague stories to find the bad guy. No, it's alright. I already have a good idea of the offender's identity. Seriously? Even though you haven't inspected the crime scene? That'd be the next step under normal circumstances. In this case, however, I don't think it would yield us any more evidence. Since our crime scene is a lakeshore itself, anything incriminating has likely been washed away by now. Good point. But you said you already have an idea who the culprit is. How can that be? Simple. I was able to piece together a criminal profile based on the patterns in the stories you gave me. Yeah, you're so cool when you go all detective mode, Lloyd. Well, if you're so confident, then tell me this. Who was it? Who was the degenerate that tore my swimsuit? There are no eyewitnesses, and each crime has occurred at the edge of the water. Plus, the swimsuits are always torn by some kind of sharp edge. After taking all that into consideration, the culprit is most likely the victim herself. Yeah, totally. The victim's boyfriend. He was off getting drinks. The lifeguard would be up in the station. Someone else entirely. It's not even someone else. It's something else. But this time it's not Creepy Sheep. After evaluating everyone's statements, I don't think the perpetrator is in this room or among the other beachgoers. In my opinion, our culprit is something else that's been lurking on the beach. I suspect we're dealing with a monster, because your beach isn't even enclosed. It's just open. Why wouldn't monsters get in? Monster? Like, literally, you telling me a wild monster was the one that tore my girlfriend's swimsuit? You can't be serious. Who would ever buy a crazy story like that? Where's your evidence? Show me the proof. Well, let's go over all the details from the top. First, as the torn swimsuit itself, tear is unnatural. It was done by something with a sharp edge, right? Yes, it's been the case in each of the incidents so far. That begs the question, is it possible for someone to take a sharp object with them to the beach? No, or rather it would be difficult. We strongly advise against that at the reception counter and perform thorough checks. And for security reasons, we have portable metal detectors to make sure people aren't concealing anything dangerous. I don't see any way the culprit could have brought something sharp from outside. Oh, exactly. That's because our culprit never had to bring a sharp-edged tool with them in the first place. Not when their body itself is equipped with something sharp enough to rip a swimsuit. Like claws or teeth, for example. So that's enough to say that the culprit is definitely a monster. No, that alone is just enough for a working theory, and a very unorthodox one at that. However, when combined with the other elements of the case, it starts to gain a lot more credibility. What other elements? Today's incident follows a pattern with the ones that came before it, right? No eyewitnesses, identical methods, and each time the crime happened on the shoreline. The similarities are too stark. Chances are high that we're dealing with a repeat offender. Yes, and it's already known that there's no overlap between the names registered at the beach during the time of the attacks. Naturally, because the culprit isn't someone who entered the beach conventionally. But if they were an average person trying to swim in from the lake, our lifeguard here would have seen them. You're not wrong, one of my duties is to look for anyone trying to sneak in. So in light of all that, we're left with only one route the culprit could have taken to get to the beach. The depths. I suspect our culprit is an aquatic monster indigenous to Lake Elm. If it was small and amphibious, it'd be able to approach beachgoers underwater without wave noticing. After taking every aspect of this case into account, it's tough to imagine there being any other explanation. So it really was a monster that attacked her. The reasoning is sound. Wait just a moment, isn't there something important you're forgetting to answer here? Why would some monster want to tear a girl's swimsuit in the first place? That's a good point. How do you explain that? Wouldn't all of this point to, some deranged pervert or something? I'll admit that I haven't figured out its motive just yet. Still, the evidence we have suggests our perpetrator is a monster, and my intuition is inclined to agree. But now let's just say this particular monster has a habit for this kind of behavior and leave it at that. But if all of this is true, then what do we do? If this truly is a result of monster attacks, then that reflects rather poorly on Mishelam's management. I wish there was some way we could exterminate it once and for all. So do I, but we're talking about a monster elusive enough to not be caught in the act. And I don't know how we can continue to operate the beach in good faith waiting for it to show up. You need to make a barrier. Hey, I'm the victim here. There's no way I'm returning again until I know for a fact that place is safe. Well, what if I went out there and made myself bait? What? You can't be serious, KeA. They said the monster likes to tear girls' swimsuits, right? I'm a girl. If I play by the shore, maybe it'll come out again. It'll be fine. I have you there to protect me, Lloyd. Listen to me, KeA. There's no way I'm going to put you in that kind of danger. Got it? He's right, We couldn't ask a little girl to do that. Sure, the only damage so far has been a few torn swimsuits, but who knows how bad it could get. But if the monster keeps doing this to people, it's going to make problems for Belle, right? I want to do something to pay her back for inviting us here. I'm proud that you would think of it that way, KeA, but still. Alright. I'm not sure if this plan will work, but it's worth a shot. But you won't be the one playing decoy, KeA. We're going to have to call in some backup. Okay. Are you sure they'll be alright? This is quite a bit of a risk to take on. Not to worry, the ladies of the SSS are no strangers to fighting monsters. They can handle this. The only question is, which of them do we ask to play the role of bait? Ellie, Tio, and Noelle should all be free to help right now. Who are you going to call, Lloyd? Let's see. Do I have to fight? That changes things. That's the question. Ellie has not much healing, but has spells. Tio has scan and Zite, if the enemy can be 80 delayed if there are enemies. And zero field. Noelle has AoE damage, AoE sleep. Anything else? I mean, they can both heal. Basically, Ellie has no real healing spells. That's the weird thing. Apart from her craft. So it's Tio or Noelle? I think I might take Noelle. Go bow already. Throw Lloyd into the thick of it. And maybe battle scope whatever we're against. If we are against anything, then Noelle can, try to do AoE stuff in the back. I think Noelle's our girl. She wouldn't stand by and let a monster put a public spot like this in danger. Good choice. We'll be just fine with her on the job. As if she's able to fight if we're using her as bait. She might not be able to. Alright, I'd like to start the operation to flush the monster out immediately. Can I count on the Mishelam staff to clear out the other beachgoers? Yes, right away. We'll announce a temporary inspection and have the guests evacuate for a bit. Be careful out there. You find the monster that tore my swimsuit, do me a favor and beat it to a pulp. Don't worry, the SSS is on the case. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's begin the operation. You know what to do, right? Play on the beach until the monster shows up. Yep, no problem. Okay, I'm counting on you. Just remember, this particular monster has a taste for the indecent. You can't be too careful. Roger that. I'm still surprised you wanted me to help you deal with a swimsuit snipping monster. But Lakeside Beach is a part of Crossbell too. I'll do whatever it takes to protect it. Good luck, Lloyd. You too, Noelle. Think fast. Oh, you asked for it, Buster. They acting. I don't know. Oh no, you asked for it, Buster. How are we still not lured out the monster? I'm not sure what's taking so long. Maybe it's onto us somehow. Still, it's got to be out there watching one way or another. Let's just keep... Hey! Haha, revenge is oh so sweet. You got me that time. Oh, I want to play with them too. Always said it was dangerous, but they look like they're having so much fun. Huh? Noelle, behind you! What? Ah! Oh, you can tie that back up quick. Noelle. I'm okay. Just go after the monster, quick. Right. It's a penguin. One hell of a do. Nowhere left to run. How did I... Wait. Did I just get dressed? Do you like to tear girls' swimsuits, do you? Not if I have something to say about it. Here I come. No wonder he's so tired. Oh, it's just Lloyd, okay. Blue penguin. A debaucherous beachside monster that excels at water arts. Oh, beautiful. Well, we've won. That was a proc, wasn't it? Oh, am I supposed to kill it? Well, I guess. Wow, I spent all that time considering about battle implications and... How do you like that? Give it up. Huh? Oh, what? No. What the? Reinforcements. They're all different colors. That's the worst bit about it. Not good. Lloyd! KeA, Noelle, are you alright? Don't worry about it. Let's focus on stopping these monsters. Right. Go get them, guys. Why are you in the battlefield? Get the frick out of here. Get the hell out. Alright, red penguin. A debaucherous beachside monster. Its sharp pecs are especially dangerous. They are vulnerable to everything. Let's say we're gonna need to get some like hits to sleep some guys, while also trying to get through and scan them all. But we gotta realize that we're doing damage every time we hit sleep. Nice buff.
Yes.
And we can't let you get near KeA. Is another issue that we have. A debaucherous beachside monster. Its sudden songs entice other penguins. So that sounds like it summons more. No!
Yes.
Kinda need to kill the nearest penguins. We've got scans on these three. Got a fate on one of them. You see what I'm thinking of? Because then we can start moving on and scanning the other ones. What did you just do? Oh, that's cool.
俺の番だな。
The issue isn't... The issue is purely
それ。
other things. A debaucherous beachside monster can down an enemy, but whoa! We've got Death Penguin.
私の番ですね。
Shoot, who do I go on? Because these two are still asleep, but they'll wake up afterwards. I think I can go here.
催眠弾発射。
No! Well,
頑張れ。
there go my scans.
よし。
There we go, it's done. I randomly hit a critical or something. Farewell scan to you. We'll never see you again. We won the fight. To be honest, I don't feel too bad about that. It's not like we could get the scans in one playthrough of Trails from Zero anyway. I never get scans. Or Trails from Zero. I never get scans. They just don't happen for me. Something happens like that. See, this guy lived and that guy died. For goodness sake.
それ。
This is why you scan first? Yeah, but I expected it to live like this guy because the damage we did on the first turn. At the Water's beachside monster, the pungent gas it expels lowers enemy defenses. I think my logic is fine. My
Yes.
logic holds on it. Do you know what I mean?
えい、で。
はい。
Sleep is always a crit. Yeah, but this guy survived.
や
Damn it.
まだまだいける。
やったね。
Boo. They have different HP totals, yeah, but I also don't know that before I scan, right? Phew. Managed to take them down with just the two of us. And with KeA cheering us on, of course. Good work, guys. With that, it's mission accomplished. Hey, Noelle. I'm not sure what to say, but I'm sorry. I should have protected you back there. It's okay, really. You think I would know better than to let my guard down. But more importantly, why did those monsters appear on the beach in the first place? Who's to say? It could be because of the impact Mishelam's development has or had on the surrounding area. Maybe their habitat was affected, so they retaliated by attacking people. That's my guess, anyway. You may be right. We can't rule that possibility out. Seeing how wildly people reacted when their swimsuits were torn may have spurred them to keep doing it. I feel kind of bad for them now. Yeah. Anyway, we're done for now. Let's go report everything to Carmina and the others. Ready to go when you are. You have our gratitude, everyone. If not for your help, management might have never recovered from this shameful string of incidents. Don't mention it. We're just happy we could help. You've done so much for us, I don't think we could ever thank you enough. I'll report everything that's happened regarding the attack and the monsters to Miss Maribel. Please and thank you. I'm sure Maribel will know what kind of countermeasures to put in place when she hears about the situation. Let me thank you too. I'm so glad you beat up that big bad bathing suit slashing monster. Now that you did, we can go back to having fun in the sand. You still want to play out there after everything you went through? I figured you'd be swimsuit shy. Well, we didn't come all this way to sit around. I'm not going to let those stupid monsters ruin our trip. So if you'll excuse us, we've got ourselves a beach to enjoy. See you around. Maybe I can get the scan and move forward with it later. I don't know. I think that's my cue to return to my post too. Thanks again for your help. Alright, you guys ready to head out too? Yep. I told Fran to wait for me at the jewelry store, so I'm going to head there. See you later. Alright, see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. The swimsuit snipping situation is complete. The one dastardly missed scan. How dare that be the case, you know? But everyone else is... Let's pray that somehow it just gave me... No, of course it won't. No, Green Penguin. We'll never know who or what you were now. We'll never know what you did. Or what your HP value was. There was quite a lot of HP variance, wasn't there? Just because finding out the white one had Death Blow, it became a bit more time crunch. I was, of course, using battle scopes to scan instead of, like, analyze or anything, because battle scopes go faster, as in they don't take a casting time, can't get interrupted, and when you use them, you have less delay for your next move, so the best thing to do is the battle scope. Ah, I just didn't think it would die. I thought it would hang on. Oh well. As I said, I doubt I'll ever get a full scan in one playthrough of a game. I said it's not necessarily that rewarding anyway. I don't know. My girlfriend's in the middle of picking out a swimsuit. I wish she'd hurry it up though. Wow, there's so many cute swimsuits to choose from. And let's see, which one? Thank you so much for driving those swimsuit slashing monsters away. Still, monsters can be unpredictable, so we can't say for certain they won't return. Management is going to have to put some countermeasures into place in case things come to that. Yep. Like a fence. Beach was fun, but there isn't enough time for us to head back. We should make our way to the theme park instead. Yeah, let's go. So it does sound like I can definitely speak to Ellie at this point. Quite sad times on that one. Oh, hi, KeA. Say, what do you think about this dress? I think it would look perfect on you. Wow, it's so pretty. A dress? Was there some special occasion coming up? Does there have to be? KeA's a budding young lady. There's nothing wrong with expanding her fashion horizons. As long as they're having fun, I guess. I'm going to stay here and continue shopping for just a bit longer. I want to pick out a few new outfits to expand KeA's wardrobe. Oh, well. I was going to say, I don't think anyone else is here now that Risha's moved on, but we haven't seen Sully yet. Maybe Sully's just waiting up ahead. Or maybe we have seen Sully and I've just completely missed her. Ah, Detective Bannings, Miss KeA, welcome back. I'm happy to see you found her. Yeah, hey! Yep, safe and sound. Sorry if we made you worry. Oh no, that's quite alright. But I should inform you that your fellow guests departed just recently. They will meet with you at the appointed spot after going about their business. Perhaps you should hurry there yourself. Probably, yeah. Thank you for letting us know. We can head to the theme park whenever we're ready. Sound good, KeA? Yeah, let's go. Sure thing. Says they departed. I don't know about Sully. I haven't seen Sully. She's probably just in the restaurant. Didn't have anything more to say about things. Sully's room would be this way, wouldn't it? I think it's this one, isn't it? Sully is out there somewhere. Ah! How do you feel about eating it tonight, Janetta? Oh no, we've already talked to you, yeah? Yeah, we've already been here. Oh no, we've at least talked to them. The restaurant has actually cleared out. I had a new attraction open up at the theme park recently. People are saying it's a spooky one too. I wonder what it's like. Oh rats, whilst he's up and gone, I could always head home myself, but what for? To look after that drab lout I call a husband? So be it. If you need me, I'll be here having a drink all by my lonesome. Okay, you say the same stuff still. There's no recipe in the restaurant. It's almost like they don't want to ruin their own trade. We're at the theme park all morning long. Okay, you're saying the same thing as well. I'll be fine after a little rest. Just give me 5 minutes just to sleep. Hey, wake up. There's no time to be dozing off. Fun's just getting started. Now come on, let's go. Look alive. We did just save, so towards the theme park it is we go, right? Wow! I wonder. how much this intermission still has in store for us. This place is amazing, Lloyd. Yeah, I'm starting to get pretty excited myself. Now let's see, some of our friends might already be waiting in front. We should go find them. Okay. We've already talked to them. The one that we're missing, the person we've missed is Sully, who was up here with Tio. Wow, so this is Mishelam Wonderland. I can't wait to get inside and have the time of my life. Look out, Mishy, I've got a foot with your name on it. If I kick him enough, he'll give me good luck. Why, because that's just how awesome he is, duh. Poor guy. Oh, Mishy, I can't believe people have to kick him. Have to. That doesn't mean I'm going to let my brother take all the luck for himself. Looks like Mishy's already gone into the theme park. Alrighty, guess that means I'll have to roll up my sleeves and track him down. My little darlings are counting on me. Why couldn't they have changed the rumor to something like a high five or something? You know, like, save poor Mishy's behind. Hi, guys. Sorry we took so long. There you are, Lloyd. KeA. Hey. Woof. So, you got here first. Looks like we're the only ones here so far. Correct. We were slightly ahead of schedule. I bet you were. So, with the extra time, I've been working to indoctrinate Sully into the Mishian church. Hey, don't give them the wrong idea. I mean, he's not even that cute. Not that I think he's cute in the first place. There's no use hiding it from me. The Aeon system has been detecting strong Mish-defying readings coming from you for a while now. There's no way it can do that. You're lying. Aw, you guys are such good friends. Maybe we should wait here for the others to arrive. I'll take care of other business for a time. Won't be long before our appointed meeting time. Come back once you finish your business. Just make it quick, got it? I haven't spoken to the guards yet. Those two kids in front of the information board have been out talking up a storm about Mishy for some time now. I have to say, as a member of the park staff, passion like that really warms my heart to see. Are you looking for Mishy? He's currently wandering around inside the park. Feel free to ask for a commemorative photo if you happen to run across him. You better give me something better than that. I want to be in the Mishy suit. Then I want to, like, go after Tio. Scare her, I don't know. Right, well, let's get this started. Okay, well, let the sermon commence. For today's gospel, we'll be covering the many blessings Mishy's cuteness contributes to continental peace efforts. Really? You're still on this? Hey, do something, would you? You've already taken down one cult, right? I don't think this one can be stopped. Trust me, quelling Tio's Mishy worship is one barrier we can never get over. This is where you give up? After finishing their shopping, the rest of the group joined them at the meeting spot. Lloyd and the others then showed their entry passes at the front gate and stepped into the theme park.